So last time we created this, which is steps for the goats to get onto the stanchion here. And this one in particular is going to be the one on the floor. And I found these wheels at Home Depot. I think we want to use these. They're going to be recessed in this pocket here. And they can either be engaged where you're able to roll it, or disengaged where it's just sitting there and is more stable. The problem is this black line, this is the distance between here and here. I want this to be a somewhat tight fit, so this will have to be expanded. The original design, we're going to use pull-out drawer hardware. That's no longer the plan, so now we got to take this plan and extend it out. So I think we'll start by moving this. Oh, that copied. I want to just move. Hard to get this to snap. This used to be centered. We'll have to find the new center. But before doing so, no, it should actually it'd still be centered because we expanded, I think, the same distance on all sides. That's strange. There's a height difference here. And I don't know how that came to be, but we can fix it. get another height difference. What happened here? Let's take a measurement. It should be 28 inches tall. And we're 2 feet 4 inches. So 24, 28, yeah, that's it. We'll just extend these to touch the plywood at the top then. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think I don't want to do that. I think it'd be better. This needs to move out here. There we go. All right. Are we good? Okay, I think this is much better. So right now as this sets though, if we look at this wheel, it has to be about 3 inches off the ground. If this is 3.5 inches and we're looking at this is 3.5 inches. Looks like it's close to 3 inches. Oh, I see. Hold on. Okay, from here to here is 3.5. From here to here is probably more like 1.5 to 2. But if we are that far off of the ground, hooking up a wheel to this is not going to work. I think we're going to need basically this whole thing, but on the other side as well. I'm wondering, I'm thinking we could probably copy this whole thing and then move it onto this side. So let's see if that works. I want wonder if we can make it a group, actually. There we go. And then we'll paste it. And then let's get this thing rotated out. There we go, like that. Okay. And then we'll move it to like here. Oh, that worked out really well. All right, so the wheels attach on the inside there. And that's looking good. I think this concludes the bottom portion, so that's the pull-out steps here. Now we're gonna have to work on the pull-up steps here, which is gonna be a different width than the first one. It was a little longer on this one, and we're gonna want to have like almost a shelf here. So I think we're gonna want basically like a plywood type deal that sets inside of here. And then the steps are basically going to slide on this thing. And then once you pull out the steps, whoops. Like let's say you pull them out here. We need some sort of like kickstand system to where you can pull out legs here. And then when you're gonna push it back in, you can fold these legs back in. But the height here is gonna have to be less or just the same as the dimension from here to here. If not, we're not going to be able to make the legs long enough. Or could we? I don't think we would. And I feel like so this distance to this distance, this was like 28 inches or 28 and like a quarter or something. So then a 2x4 is what, 3.5 inches. So I mean we're looking at like almost 32 inches. So I do know the depth of this is 34 inches. So I think we'll actually be fine on the folding. So that'll be all right. Okay, that's good news. So, trying to think of what else is different. I think both of these we probably want handles. And this having the landing pad here so close to the top, this is like not needed. This is this doesn't need to be as high, because for the goat, from the goat to get like from here to here, this could definitely be lower. So we don't need to use the full height, which was gonna be 14 inches. I'll probably make this one lower and this one lower. So this is, I think we'll just at least copy this so we have something to start with, and then we'll change it as we go. So I'm going to select basically this whole thing and see if we could just group this. And then let's move it. We'll move it out like way over here. And then we'll also copy it, and then we'll paste a new one. This one's gonna be, we said what, like close to 32 inches up. So if we start moving this one 32 inches. Why does this look so tall compared to this dude? There's no way the stanchion's that high. Why does this look so big? Oh, that's right. This is taller than it should be. This is probably 28 inches and it needs to be like not even 14. That's a big part of it. Okay, so let's see. We don't want this part, so how do we delete this? Delete that, delete that, and so much of this needs to be lower. Just kind of. Okay, first of all, how high do we want to go? If this is 14 inches here, and we don't want to go all the way, we'll say like, I don't know, maybe 12 inches. If we draw a line for 12 inches, oh my. How come it's like not drawing? This is weird. I can't get it to draw. Oh, there we go. It's drawing now. All right, let's move this over just a tad bit. Get it to go. It just doesn't want to snap anywhere. Click to set the first point. move the cursor. I mean, I guess I could just click without, just in hopes that it snaps, which looks like it probably works. But then it doesn't want to snap anywhere else. I mean, I could do this, but I don't think I can change the height of this thing. Oh, maybe I can. 12 inches. Which is 1 foot. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. So this is the height that we want this whole thing to be at, which is drastically different than what exists now. I think we can move this all the way to the bottom, like this, and same over here. And then instead of using these, we're just going to delete these. And this plywood is just going to go directly on top. And we're going to move. Ooh, here's a question. Can I highlight a bunch of these at once? And then move all of their top faces? I don't think this is going to work. I wonder if we group them, if that would help change things. So if we went, whoops, here, 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 and here, make them a group, and then do this. No, it doesn't work. Darn. Alright, I mean, we can move them one by one. I don't know what all these lines are from, but I feel like we can delete them all. Okay, so this is what we wanted for our next set of steps. Let's see. Oh good, they're already grouped. And then probably have some like plastic strips or something on this to make it slide better. And then we need we need those fold out legs. How far off the ground is this? It's not going to tell me. I mean, I guess we could just do this, which doesn't work. Cool. This measuring tool thing. Man, I cannot get the measuring tool to work. Okay, so tape measure, measure distance, create guidelines, or scaling model. Tool operation, click at the starting point of measurement, move the cursor, click at the end. Okay, so like if I measure it against physical things, would this work? Not really. Okay. Move cursor. It feels like there's no snapping on right now. So I want to look up how to get snapping to work. Give me a second. We'll sign in. Almost done. Okay. In SketchUp, how do you enable snapping? Okay, so in SketchUp, snapping is enabled by default, but you can control the control and fine tune it through a few settings and techniques. Here's how. Inference engine, auto snapping. SketchUp uses an inference engine to automatically snap to endpoints, middle points, and edges. Okay, enable snapping. If snapping feels too aggressive or you want to turn it off temporarily, go to Window, Module Info Units. Okay, so Window, Module. Module info. Units. Okay. Then what? Check or uncheck enabled length snapping and enable angle snapping. Enable angle snapping is right there. Enable length snapping. Okay, somehow it got undone. Cool. So now snapping should work again. And it doesn't. Fantastic. Well, I think we'll end this here. I mean, this is pretty much drawn up. I think soon I will actually build this.